Welcome into another edition of Outside the SEC with LT. I'm Lance Taylor from Lance'sLock.com and the Jocks Roundtable, and each week we take you away from the Southeastern Conference and take a look at key games from other Power 5 conferences. Coming off another 2-1 and actually 3-1 if you include our local game in Auburn over Mississippi State, we still look for that elusive, perfect 3-0 weekend. Although we have given you a very strong 8-4 over the last month, absolutely free. This week, we're going to kick things off with an early Big Ten matchup between number 14 Iowa and number 19 Michigan. Iowa's won 5 of their last 6 in this rivalry, and the Hawkeyes roll into Ann Arbor behind a smothering defense and very efficient play from quarterback Nate Stanley. Michigan bounced back from last week in their embarrassing loss against Wisconsin, rolling past Rutgers 52-0 and ultimately running head coach Chris Ash out of a job. Although Iowa is 4-0 for the first time since 2015, this game to me so much more important to Michigan and specifically Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh has lost 3 straight against ranked opponents. I don't know why I continue to torture myself backing the Wolverines, but look for Shea Patterson to play some clean football this weekend against the Hawkeyes. I like the home team minus the 4.5. Next, we head to Big 12 country in Manhattan, Kansas, as the Wildcats play host to undefeated Baylor. I've said many times in 2019, Matt Rule has done an incredible job in reestablishing a winning culture in Waco, but I also like what Chris Kleiman is doing with this K-State program. I backed both of these teams last week, and the home team has won 9 of the last 12 in this series. I will continue with that trend as running back James Gilbert has a big day for the Wildcats. Give me Kansas State minus the 2. Finally, we head out west for a primetime matchup in the Pac-12 between one-loss Cal and number 13 Oregon. Cal has lost 9 of their last 10 to the Ducks, but more importantly, they've lost their starting quarterback Chase Garbers for the next few weeks. Garbers went down in the first half last week, and Cal's one possession lost to Arizona State. Oregon comes into this one well rested, and I look for Justin Herbert to put up some big numbers against a solid Golden Bear defense. Give me the Ducks rolling, minus the 18. There you go, 3 picks, 3 favorites, and hopefully 3-0. But before we go, we will try and give you another local flavor winning pick as Auburn heads to the Swamp to take on Florida. Auburn is coming off their most complete performance, completely dominating Mississippi State last weekend. Auburn has won 3 straight versus the Gators, and the Tigers are actually 7-3 all-time on the road in top 10 matchups. With all of that said, I think the atmosphere in this Florida defense, which is now second in the FBS with 24 sacks, will be the difference. Give me the home dog and the Gators. Good luck, have a great weekend, and please check us out at Lance'sLock.com and weekdays 6 to 10 on the Jocks Roundtable. I'm Lance Taylor, and this has been Outside the SEC with LT.